All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for watching this welcome video. I know that some of you watching are not in Comp 150 64, the 8 a.m. section, but this goes for both sections. So let me know if anything is confusing on that front. But for this video, I'm just going to explain how our syllabus has changed a little bit, so attendance policies and participation policies, and I will go over and explain our new routine and the remainder of our semester plans. So as you can see, if we go into modules, I have created a new module that's updated course information for remote instruction. You can take a look at the updated syllabus. Things highlighted in yellow are things that have changed. So go ahead and read this on your own time, but know that virtual office hours have changed, and I will explain that a little bit later. But everything highlighted in yellow is something that has changed. So attendance policies have changed, and how we respond in class has changed as well. So go ahead and read through that and email me if you have any other questions about that updated syllabus. A lot of that information is also on our remainder of the semester plan. So if you click here, and it will open you into a Google Doc of the remainder of the semester plans. So I will tell you what needs to happen each week or each day of the week. So for Mondays, nothing needs to happen, but I have some recommendations. First, I would like it if you read all emails and announcements from me and your classmates. That way we can continue this communication, as online communication will be the only way we'll communicate with each other outside of class time. So make sure that you're reading all of those things so that we can stay up to date and be as communicative as possible. Secondly, please check the calendar on Canvas for major due dates. Those are also at the bottom here, but I will add assignments so that you can see them on the calendar on Canvas as well. Lastly, if you have questions on Monday or concerns, please check in with your buddies. So each and every one of you has buddies, and thank you, my 8 a.m., for being my guinea pig for this. If you go to People, you will see that there's a new group called Buddies for Spring 2020, and you've all been split into groups. So you'll have to find your group, and this will be your group for the buddy discussion posts, which I'll talk about in just a minute. These will be your buddies for peer review, and these will also be your buddies just for support and for making sure that we're all staying on task and helping each other out through this new remote learning process. Okay, so you can check in with your buddies if you have questions on Monday. For Tuesday, there are a couple things you need to do. On Tuesday, class will be held at normal meeting times, so 8 a.m. and 12:30. Comp 64 is the 8 a.m. and Comp 87 is the 12:30 p.m. Discord. And I'll explain Discord in just a minute. So you do not have to go on Discord, but if you would like to, you can create an account, and I will hold lectures for 30 minutes there, going over slides as well as answering any of your questions you have about upcoming assignments. So for example, you can click here and go to this Discord. It doesn't matter what section you're in, you're welcome to attend either. But once you get on Discord, you'll see that we're on either one of these servers. If you're not familiar with Discord, this is usually a gaming communication software that people use to talk to each other, but it works really well and much better than Canvas's conferencing, which is a little glitchy and not as reliable. And so I opted to use this because I can screen share with you. So if you're on here, I can opt to share my screen with you and you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And you can respond in audio. So if you're on here, I'll be able to see who's online, and your name will highlight whenever you speak. So you can say, oh, hey, Tiffany, I have a question, and others will be able to hear you, and you'll be able to respond to each other as well. If you don't have access to a microphone or just don't like hearing your own voice, you are welcome to send messages to each other here and be able to respond to each other in that way as well. So that attendance isn't required, but watching the video will be required. So I will be recording those Discord classes and posting them on YouTube, both sections. So they'll be about an hour long, or each half an hour. And so in total, an hour long, but you only need to watch one. So I will record both and I will put it on my YouTube channel called CO150 Online Instruction for Lingo. And I will also link those on our weekly modules on Canvas. That is one thing that is staying the same, are these weekly modules. So you'll be able to go to week 10, you'll be able to see what discussions are due. The semester plans will be briefly mentioned there as well. And I will link you to the Discord group once the classes are over on Tuesday. Okay. The second thing you need to do is that you need to see if you're a buddy leader, and there will be a leader schedule. And you need to check in with your buddies about questions for the discussion that week. So if you're a buddy leader, for example, CJ is a buddy leader for group 1 this week, CJ will email or WhatsApp or text his group, however you want to stay in contact, by Tuesday by 11:59 p.m. Don't try, if you are a buddy leader, don't try and email everyone at 11 because we don't know everyone's schedule and we want to make sure we get those, but be sure to do it by the end of the day. And you will email them and ask them and let them know what my questions are. So you will say, hey, Tiffany wants to know how y'all are doing, what your biggest concerns are, and what your concerns are as you begin to draft, and what assistance you'll need. You will also tell me leader, so CJ, for example. CJ will email me and say, hey, I couldn't get a hold of one of my group members, just wanted to let you know. Okay, and so you'll be able to get a hold of each other by Tuesday and just get in contact. Okay, so on what you'll do as well is submit a discussion post. This will be different from the buddy discussion post because this is just a quick check-in. The other discussion posts will be about the Discord class that you'll either have to have attended or watched on YouTube. So you'll be able to write or audio record or video record a discussion post and post it by 11:59 on Canvas. This will count for your attendance. Please see the syllabus if you would like more information, and you can see the instructions on Canvas. If you would like to do something other than write, because I know there's going to be a lot of writing, if you would like to use your phone application, so just your video camera, maybe your audio recorder, or you can upload it to YouTube. And there are other things that you can do as well. And so once I discover other ways that you are all using to record audio or video, I will update this section. Okay, Wednesdays are just self-care. I'll post funny videos in this document or meditation practices, yoga practices, things to help you through self-isolation if you were in that position. And so no, there's nothing you need to do, but I'll add support here. For Thursdays, I will hold office hours. So there are several ways I'll be available: Google Hangouts, Discord, and through email. But if none of these work for you, just know that you can email me and I will find a way to talk to you that's accessible for you. If all else fails, we can even have a phone call if that's what is needed. Secondly, this is where the buddy discussion will be posted. So leaders, you will check in on Tuesday, and then you will summarize the answers to those questions that you received from your buddies, and you will respond. So for example, CJ would write, we're all doing well. Our biggest concerns are where due dates will be posted and what the points look like for all of these discussion posts, okay? And then I will respond to all of you, and you will be able to see this post if you are a buddy, so you'll be able to come back. All of the buddies in CJ's group will be able to see what was responded here and what my response was, okay? Lastly, what you'll do on Thursday is respond to the original discussion post on Tuesday. You'll respond to a peers discussion post with the same thing, written, audio, or video, by 11:59, and that will count for your second attendance, okay? So you'll respond to the peers directly below yours, and if you're last, you'll respond to the first post. So for example, we go back to discussions, and we'll take a look at maybe we'll look at the citations activity as an example. So on Thursdays, what you will do is you will see Mia here will go back to this discussion and she will respond to John. Okay, and John will respond to Abby and so on and so forth. If you were last, so if you're Levi, you'll go up and you'll respond to the first person who is Mia. Okay, this way everyone gets a response and everyone gets a different response from somebody else every week. Okay, that is all that will be required of you for the week outside of our assignments, our major assignments. Friday is the same thing. I'll post new, different self-care activities that you can practice if you are needing them. So one thing is that I know that not everyone has reliable internet access at the moment. If this is your situation, please email me or find a way to contact me so we can make something that will work for you. Comcast has opened up their hotspots. Usually you would need to pay for Xfinity Wi-Fi. However, because of the pandemic, they have opened it up as an availability for you. You can find a hotspot near you at any time, and you can just go outside or sit in your car and use that Wi-Fi for free. Okay, I know that may not be an option, so another option is TSD, which is another internet provider, may be able to give you free internet because you are a student. Okay, if those don't work, we can use snail mail. There are other things we can do, but please let me know if that's your situation. Okay, so for updating, for upcoming assignments, I have changed them a little bit. You'll be able to see due dates on Canvas soon. But for A2, the peer review is due April 2nd, and those peer responses are due the following day. Okay, so you'll submit it by 11:59 on Thursday, and then your response is due the next day. And that final will be due on Friday, April 8th. Okay. Same thing goes for all peer reviews. You will submit it one day on Tuesday or on Thursday, and then you will have your peer responses due 24 hours later the next day. Okay, if that seems too quick, we can make adjustments, but please let me know if that's not working for you. That way we can make adjustments for you. Okay, assignment 3 and assignment 4 do the same thing. Have those peer responses due, and then assignment 4 is due during finals week that Thursday at 11:59 p.m. All right. Well, if you have made it to the end of this very long 13-minute video, I really appreciate it. I look forward to hearing your voices and your inputs on Discord and on your discussion posts, and I will be around to hear all of you during this time. If you need anything from me, please let me know, and I will try and find a way to help you with that and get you the resources that you need. And if you've made it to the end, go ahead and email me or message me on Canvas what your favorite ice cream flavor is, and I'll give you extra credit. All right? And get some ice cream if you need it, and I will see you all soon.